In the time before time, there a great spirit who descended from the heavens light in the sky, named Agwentus, who has brought his son and daughter in this world, Bionus and Mechanus. The two has respect each other wishes, and created a immortals made of man and creatures. Isis was a first immortals who had created in divine power. Matanui was a second who is made with rock, metal and life. Zodin was been modelized as the third immortal, Necto like a fourth ones. Eris was the fifth, and Malkon was the last. To become a great cosmic entity, Agwentus entrusted immortals to forge the concentrated minerals, known as the divine stones. Each of them is a sacred element of the universe, a symbol of honor and justice. Even when Agwentus, Bionus and Mechanus feels so lonely being so selfish and thoughtless. So they were discovered by these islanders known as the Tomatoa. They shared a external energy of all eternal with the islanders. He brought life, joy, and happiness to care for all living things. The Tomatoa thank him by named this island in his honor. The world was a beautiful and wondrous place, until Malkon cosmic entity brother and sisters violated the law that bound him and summoned Gargaroth. Agwentus spirit brother secretly plotting against him. So Malkon traded his cosmic powers for his army known as the Gobby Gobbles. It is a ancient law that Agwentus set that the cosmic entity must obey all the rules and respect their master's wishes, so Mal is no longer a cosmic entity now. Gargaroth is now a most powerful being in the universe, stealing the power of the divine stones for his own army. The cosmic entity telling the Tomatoa of the thing that Malkon has done. Some other islanders believed Isis and the others, except for half of the Tomatoa who is so prideful and stubborn they began to think that it was the cosmic entities lied just to get the power all to themselves. So they attacked them, but Matanui has a trick up in his sleeves, using a mask of life to turn them into small beings and show them the truth. The small islanders apologized to the cosmic entities, and then, he forgave them. So Matanui started the war with the giants known as Mechans. And the small islanders ride there inside of the Mechans head called themselves the Mind Workers fight against the Gobby Gobbles, but he was about to lose. Or so he thought, for one named Takua has blindly shattered the divine stone and the each pieces scattered across the universe to save the island. By the time Gargaroth saw the divine stone were gone, Gargaroth was furious and began drain out his energy either. Then he stomping on him and cried screaming out, I will show you what happens when you blindly disobeyed me. Leaving him injured he went off in space. His sacrifice allowed Mataro and Matanui to forge, the largest titan of all. While Gargaroth finding a shard's pieces Toa Mataro Toa of Titans locked Malkon and his army away, exiled them to the zero dimension, and sealed it with his chronosphere. Once again, the order has finally restored, or so they thought, for Gargaroth returns. Eris has told him that it was the great spirit Agwentus who had planned his attack. A very reason for Malkon exiled. So she used the curse to snatch Bionus and Mechanus away, into the endless fight. Now that Bionus and Mechanus turned against each other, he cast a sinister spell which puts Agwentus into a deep sleep. While Agwentus slept, the Tomatoa powers and skills were weakened by Gargaroth's dark powers. Because Gargaroth envy his own brother for his kindness and goodness. But still the Tomatoa will not worship Gargaroth. Gargaroth and Eris created a evil place and her pets she place here. And forge the mystical abyss where the forgotten souls goes here where no Tomatoa forbidden to go, which Gargaroth command them to find the stones and freed them from the pit that Mataro create. But the islanders kept faith in Agwentus and the legend. For the prophecy has dripping to the four cosmic entities and their priest. Then agwentus tears transformed into pure crystal that only a chosen ones can take, but some believed if they possessed it the secret to divine stone location will be theirs, which told them 6 mighty heroes called Toa created by the cosmic entity on the mountain in the sky, and with the help of the Mask of Power and their chosen ones to find the divine stone and pass judgment liberating Gargaroth and Eris and her pets.